Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Fulfillment Friday. I am your host, the Silver-Quill, just making sure that everything's copacetti as we get things started. Here we go, just fading out that there music and making sure everything's behaving itself because, well, it's the internet. When has anything ever behaved? It is the great mystery. But yes, we are good on both YouTube and the Twitch, which means it's time to say some hellos to Enderpup, who is doing their best to identify these heroes. Kinesu of Dragons, my bud MLP Trinary, who can recognize Atom, Fire, Flash, Green Lantern, and Ice. Sherry Flappelli Official, who is unfortunately feeling tired and still clogged from the flu. I'm sorry, Cherry. I hope you're on your way to better health. Adam Leisman and Pokemon Fire Eevee, Komodra Steel, and Crafty Gamer, who hasn't been able to attend a stream in a while, but I'm glad you're here now. Glad to see you. And who do we have? We have Michael Bullington, although now it's Bullen MD. Very nice. And Mary Drake, Infinite Warlock, Cosmeta Inspira, Thomas Zoe 3000, Lee Showron, Luna Brony, I am the Timmer, and Prince Apollo, Nathan Duazo, Elizabeth Snowbell, Inquisitor 751, Mr. Patrickan. For a minute there I thought it was Patrick Kahn, but no. Misty Dolphin. Marvelous. Good to have you all here. And welcome to my little area of insanity. But yes, I found it quite fascinating, the discussion beforehand on whether people really like superheroes. Because Adam Leisman, as a kid, thought they were kind of boring. They were just invincible. Though superhero RPGs really turned that around. Of course, it didn't help that the 1990s where superheroes were more extreme, but really just, now they forgot to be heroes. And of course, there's the question of a superhero's identity across movies, where, especially if you're like a Batman fan, he just keeps changing appearances. But take heart, Pokemon Fire Eevee. It's no longer the case that if you miss a Marvel movie, you miss out on the story. Now the Marvel movies don't even bother to remember their stories. I mean, technically, there should be a Skrull identity crisis going on, or people being very afraid of their neighbors. But, we forgot about that. And it was quite the while before the celestial half sticking out of the earth actually came back to relevance. I still look forward to Avengers Doomsday. I don't know what I'll look forward to after. It's really on the fence. But yes, these 5 superheroes you see before you, they are part of a pilot for a series that never really got off the ground. Kind of funny considering that at least one of these superheroes can fly. 2, I think. This was the Justice League of 1997. And they had a pilot episode, and that was that. I think by their expressions, even some of the actors knew this wasn't going anywhere. Oh, Michael Wellington, who would be victorious? G1 Transformers, Dinobots, or the MLP Yaks? It's Dinobots all the way. I'm sorry, but that's not even sporting. That's a slaughter. Should feel sadder about that than I really do. The only reason the Yaks might yet prevail, or at least survive, is because Yona, as best Yak, would get them to stand down. Then they could just step on Rutherford and we could have a proper change of power. Yes. I endorse Luna well, sure, I'll endorse Luna for a coup, but also Yona. Luna, you can see where I lost things. Okay, let us switch over to the streaming. And let me unmute my computer because you are going to need to hear as I talk. And let's get things back. Marvel fell into the black hole of continuity, so no Silver-Quill fireworks. Now, Pokemon Fire Eevee, we'll see. We'll see what they can cook up. But the titular typewriter says that the Yaks would have died a long time ago if they didn't have plot armor. Iron Lung. I know of a video game that deals with that, Inquisitor, but I don't know much about the movie. Anyway, let us continue. As you can see, I'm still working on this live action thing. It's become my white whale, my bugbear, my Sisyphean rock that I push up a hill. But I'm getting there.
Character designs that might look wrong in real life, but can have a certain charm in the animated form.
Okay, so I decided let's get rid of these because that doesn't really work. Let's see, where was the Justice League? Justice League of America. Because this was a TV movie, made for TV movie, I don't have a lot to work with, you know? So they're all marching in lockstep.
Character designs that might look wrong in real life. Character designs that might look wrong in real life.
Is it me or does that look squished? I really feel like somehow like the video just got a little compressed. Let's just take a quick gander here. Scale, not uniform scale. Let's take the height. Slight change in position. But I feel like they're a little squishy, although I could really make it... Now they're stretched out. No. But that's the beauty of Command Z. Or maybe I should bring down the width. But if I do that, the darkness begins closing in. So we'll stick with just stretching it out a little.
Designs that might look wrong in real life, but can have a certain...
Now, Batman, Brave and the Bold. A show I admittedly did not have a lot of faith in out of the gate. Yada yada. Oh, that's almost perfect.
But can have a certain charm in the animated form. In fact, the more exaggerated a character's appearance, the more their potential to become iconic. Yet above all is the freedom of expression. To have control over lighting, environments, timing, and not fear of a stunt gone wrong. Thinking that animation is only for children limits our creative expression and denies a chance to experience possibilities as an adult.
Okay, we're moving on forward. Crazy, the Green Lantern in this pilot is meant to be Guy Gardner. Oh, that's true, Elementa 2006. They based the physical design off Kyle Rayner, but no, it's supposed to be the older, gruffer, and far less personable Guy Gardner, who I admit I have a soft spot for, and not for the least of reasons, being Nathan Fillion playing him in the most recent Superman movie. Excellent. You need to find the Brave and the Bold on streaming. I wish I could point you there. Yeah, it kind of does look like Cyan Lantern. But it's funny, just swap Booster Gold for the Flash and Blue Beetle for the Atom, and it's almost perfect.
This is not to say that animation is faster or easier than a live-action production. Even a short dive into the production process reveals a labyrinth of storyboards, oddly named dope sheets to describe keyframes, and early test screenings. Yet all that effort can reveal something unique, and beyond anything one can accomplish trying to simulate reality. To say nothing of classic cartoons that definitely appeal to an older audience. Yet somehow we convince ourselves that it's more mature to see a live-action version that never fully measures up to the energy of its animated origin. Need I airbending differences in The Last Airbender
Oh yeah, everybody remembers this.
versus
You did it!
and the tragic.
All right, so we come now to wherever this is.
Then we have the likes of Beetlejuice, Back to the Future,
Beetlejuice. Animated intros. So I have so much. Hang on, if this is supposedly alphabetized, Beetlejuice should be right about... Nope. Nothing. Why am I denied? Every time. Every time I tell you. Zorro, Teen Wolf. What the heck is this? Oh, Thunderbolts, or something to that effect. Transformers. Oh wait, if this is alphabetized, then maybe... DuckTales, Dragon Slayer, Donkey Kong. Care Bears. Captain N. Wow, a lot of C's. Black Star, getting close. There we are. I just saw it. There we go.
Back to the Future.
Oh, funny enough, that might still be Astro Boy. There's something I never saw. Babar. Now that one I always just loved the books. Battle of the Planets. Otherwise known as G-Force. Huh. Strange. Back to the Future should have been the first one. So vexing when they don't stick to their own rules. Also, the Bernstein Bears and their way their mouths are always open is kind of freaking me out. Was talking with the illustrious Q earlier. When people complain about animation today, it's very rare that I can get genuinely upset. I lived through the 80s. I saw early versions of animation. Okay, Elementa, you've got an interesting history. You saw a clip from a French cartoon you used to watch while in Egypt about dinosaurs from space, but it's not dino sauces. Well, you've raised my curiosity, to be sure. John Blackstar. I have no idea. Bigfoot and the Monster Machines. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Pup named Scooby-Doo. Good God, I don't even know how. I don't even know how Retro Tunes is taking care of this. What's this? I mustn't get distracted. This is how they get you. Funny enough, it's kind of how they worked back in the 80s. You had a really interesting and usually very well animated intro. It made you want to watch the show, but it was never quite the same. I mean, God, can you imagine if Thundercats had the same animation in the show as it did its intro? Woohoo! That would have been something. Mr. C, My Little Pony. Scooby-Doo. I'm sure there's Yogi Bear. Come on, where's Back to the Future? Actually, let's just make sure I don't have search for B. Yeah, that'll go over great. Back. Back to the Future animated series opening titles. There we go. See? Got to keep this simple. How'd that look?
Back to the Future. Godzilla.
All right, Godzilla, the series, episode 1. Godzilla.
Godzilla. The one without Godzuki.
Great Scott, yes. Jumping gigawatts. Oh. Hello, Shocker. Doing well. I'm just trying to get together my listings of various movie properties that got turned into somehow cartoons. Now, what did I do with the Godzilla? Should have been, there's Hanna-Barbera's Godzilla. Sweet Mother McCree. Nope. Godzilla the series? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Thought I was doing something wrong. I forgot to switch the output. Oh well. What about Godzilla the Earth Eater?
He never saw.
Yep, here we go. Godzilla-rama. I would have gone for that back in the day. Oh, now there's an interesting bit of trivia from Enderpup. The flux capacitor makes an appearance in the Polar Express in the engine's cab. The fan theory is that the conductor is Doc Brown's grandson. Aha. Well, Shocker, you're just going to have to see what this is really about.
So retired, breathing fire, his head in the sky. Godzilla, 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 and Godzuki.
Why did they just... Why?
The one without Godzuki.
Everybody needed a sidekick back then, but good God, it just undermines all the intimidation of Godzilla.
Clone Wars. And even a Free Willy cartoon, if you can believe.
Clone Wars. Oh, did I forget? Did I remember to get some Clone Wars footage? God knows I was going through quite a bit. It would help if I wrote clone instead of clown. I mean, I feel like that's it's kind of important. Nope. Okay, that's thankfully an easy fix. I believe I have Clone Wars already in my records. Star Wars Rebels, Starship Troopers, Star Wars, Clone Wars season... Well, I guess season 1 will be perfect enough. Un momentito, por favor. Although, man, I don't think I have the Andy Tartakovsky Clone Wars. Because, boy, those were something else. I have to work on that. Right. Convert.
Even a Free Willy cartoon, if you can believe it.
Okay, Free Willy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, let's just try Free. Free Willy, EF, nope, not in the project yet. pilot episode. Why on earth did they go that route?
Free Willy cartoon, if you can believe it.
And yes, there is the classic jokes of, oh, he doesn't make it. This one's even dumber. Look at that. That rock is in the middle of nowhere. He's only doing this as a dumb stunt. And how did the kid get there? Oh, I remember the Attack the Killer Tomatoes cartoon, Elementa. I thought that one was pretty good. Yeah, shocker. Look, there's a Nicolas Cage movie called Uncle Willy's Wonderland, a sort of more badass take on Five Nights at Freddy's. If you can have Uncle Willy, I feel like Free Willy is not too bad a step.
Don't get me wrong. The live-action starting points for these were their own experiences and fondly remembered.
All right, might as well go over to the actual Free Willy, which, again, did not put in the project. Just import the darn thing. There's my Clone Wars.
Leave it. Don't get me wrong. The live-action starting points for these were their own experiences and fondly remembered.
All right. So, what do we got by way of live action? You know, in honor of the actress who passed today. There we go. We're going to use a scene from the Beetlejuice movie. And I think you all know what I'm thinking of. Oh, a little too far. Now, come on, give me that 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch.
Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and we want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, Tallyman. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want go home. Live 6 live 6
foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch.
Daylight come and we want go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch.
Daylight come.
Huh. Kind of cheated me out of that one. Whoop. But I cannot be upset. Let's get this.
Mr. Tallyman, Tally.
Points for these were their own experiences and fondly remembered.
Hello, Blue Griffin Azora. Good to have you over on the Twitchy Twitch. Uh-oh, Cartoon Cat Girl. You're having a tough day? What's been going on? Not to worry, Blue Griffin. We're glad to have you here whenever possible. It's not the quantity of time, it's the quality.
The animations that followed were of their own unique interactions.
Alrighty. Let's bring, since we just had Beetlejuice there. But I just had Beetlejuice. Oh my God. Yep, just part of the intro. Those mouths just look really weird to me. Is it weird that I see all these and I think of Mystery Science Theater 3000?
The animations that followed were of their own unique interactions. What live action...
Alrighty, what live action
starts, animation can...
Alright, for that one, Men in Black, to be sure. Live action. Here come the Men in Black. Onwards we go. Here we are. Ready?
What live action starts...
Let's change that just a little. I need a quicker cut.
What live action starts, animation can greatly expand upon.
All right, now back to animated for Men in Black, the series.
Can you provide your coordinates? Yes, I'm in the corner of...
Yep, come on. Over onwards.
How do you feel?
Embarrassed.
Don't be shy, I'm a doctor.
There we go.
Me. I'm a big dude trapped in a little dude's body. Thought I'd even think out of it.
Okay, there you go. This is like the opposite of David and Goliath.
Animation can greatly expand upon. I'm not as confident of the reverse.
The MIB, sorry, foresight habit there. The Men in Black cartoon was a better sequel than the actual film sequel, says Elementa, and I agree. Oh, yes, I remember it. I don't think I fully appreciated what... How can I put this? I didn't appreciate what the series was doing because I was still sort of spellbound by the live action. But really, I've gained, hopefully, a more nuanced perspective. I hope. Now.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No, I cannot, Apple Watch, because you are eavesdropping on me. Even as I'm on my Apple computer, this is madness. Absolute madness. Now that you have a live action movie that could, what was a good one? Or really a bad one? Ah, yeah. Transformers 3. So bad I didn't even bother to go see it.
What's up?
Okay, if I was playing this scene right now, I don't know if anyone could really say, oh, is that Transformers? Here's the thing. So there's great spectacle in this shot, but it's really just violence for spectacle's sake.
I'm not as confident of the reverse. Even with the biggest budget, the best acting.
The biggest budget. Well, man. Oh, yes, I need to get Clone Wars back. Open destination folder. Reveal and finder. They all use different kinds of things. Star Wars, Clone Wars. There you are.
Single Jedi.
Say, don't fight it by war. Don't fight it by war.
Man, I forget how excited this announcer always was.
Clone Wars, and even a Free Willy cartoon, if you can believe it.
That didn't work so well. Flash frame.
Peaceful worlds must choose sides. Don't face the threat of invasion. Republican suffers as armies vie for the allegiance of neutral planets. Desperate to build a republic supply base in the system of Tenoria. Jedi Master Yoda travels to...
Okay, that's...
Clone Wars, and even a Free Willy...
that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Curses.
Clone Wars, and even a Free Willy...
All right, I'm just going to have to... There we go.
Wars, and even a Free Willy cartoon, if you can believe it. Don't get me...
So some of you may be too young to remember, but when the DVD, yeah, we're really that far back, of Attack of the Clones came out, it was always this opening line, "Who da man? Yoda man." And it was showing him fighting Dooku. Even then, I thought it was stupid. Enderpup, you think I should show les clones? Okay. I will admit the clone episodes were the best. Come on, come on.
Learned something today, have you, Lieutenant? I think we all did, General.
Let's see.
Come, behind schedule, are we? Not polite to be late.
Not polite? Come on, give me a shot of the clones being properly...
I am very pleased to meet you, at last.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like this shot has a little bit of everything. Let's give this a go.
Clone Wars, and even a Free Willy...
I'm going to give that a chance, just in case. Last night... Oh, okay. Cartoon Cat Girl. Got into a fight with one of your friends about the mom from Pollo. Well, yeah, it's funny how entertainment and perspective can really draw out an argument. Actually, I'm trying to remember Ponyo right now. Where was she during the flood? Trying to get home? Shocker wonders, if the show was teen and up, would we see more lore and story in the Clone Wars? Well, I feel like we got a lot of lore and story of different planets, different factions. Those really creepy brain worms. Ugh. But, well, lore is a funny thing, is it? Cartoon Cat Girl, I'm wondering, was there something going on in the evening that this disagreement over the movie just hit something far more personal? And I'm not asking you to give a recount or betray anybody's confidence or secrets, but sometimes the arguments we have are not the real issue. They're just aftershocks of a greater frustration.
Even with the biggest budget.
Okay, that's definitely Lord of the Rings. Now, for the love of God, did I have Lord of the Rings in all this? No, well, then let's see here. Live action video. No, wait. Actually, I know what I really need. Video projects. We'll just get a little... There's probably a converted video out there already. I just need to copy it. Heavens to Betsy.
The best acting. The most advanced. The best acting.
Alrighty, for that, I'm going to go with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which again, Disney live action. Yeah, I had to put Disney stuff in its own live action scene. Or bin.
We have left.
Good old...
You. I do. That means I do.
Now, come on, I need... There we go.
Oh, I get a sticky. I do know. Oh, which fellow?
Come on, give me the scene I want. That's not necessarily what I meant. Oh, come on, where is it? Come on, we need the scene where he's protecting Roger from the weasels.
Get out of line and will you?
There we go.
You saved my life. How can I ever pay you?
For starters, don't ever kiss me again.
Yeah, there you go.
The best acting.
I know. I need to have Roger in the shots. I mean, I really props when you're working with something that isn't there. Okay. Cartoon Cat Girl, hearing about this argument you had with your friends and the terrible frustration that goes with it, it sounds like they're very protective of a mother who's trying hard to support a family on her own. And I wonder if there's some personal experience that really heightens the feeling there. This is pure speculation on my part, but that may be what was the driving issue. But I'm sorry you had this frustration with your friends.
The most advanced technology.
All right, most advanced technology. Disney live action. No, let's go into other. I need... Encanto. I wonder. There we go. That's it. Actually, no, that's not good because look at that. That's barely an iPhone. Making of How to Train Your Dragon. Come on, give me something good. Come on, give me that tech. Give me that sweet, sweet tech.
You was like, different.
Okay, really, that soundboard is not the most advanced technology, but by God, I would have killed for something like that at my college. The video department was not the priority. I wonder if that's changed. Bob Hoskins was a great actor, says Elementa, and yes, very much so.
A movie that leans heavily on CG will always have a note of insincerity.
Leaning heavily on... Let's see here. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Darn straight. Converted videos. Live action. Even when I've gone through and tried to put as many clips as needed, I still need to go through an amazing number of... amazing number of movies. All right, so... Need something more recent that's very CG. Need something that's relatively recent. How to Train Your Dragon 2025. That's pretty recent. That looks pretty good. Although I noticed he's screaming, "Oh God." Have we thought about that? Oh God? A Viking is screaming, "Oh God"? Oh, Misty Dolphin, the live-action Mario movie? Come now. That's rather cruel, don't you think? Oh, I'm sorry, Cartoon Cat Girl. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. So I don't want to voice your... Did I say Zeus, Enderpup? I probably said Zeus. That's my bad. No, I meant Odin. But Cartoon Cat Girl, I'm sorry you had this frustration.
A movie that leans heavily on CG will always have a note of insincerity, as the actors are having to interact with something not present.
Yes, the Avatar movie. Well, I need an Avatar where they're... Let's see here. Avatar. Did I ever rip into that? Yeah, I've got the Avatar movie poster in my archive. I think that one's going to require live action movies. Although it's kind of funny. I mean, I can't really call it Avatar, can I? Or I can't call it live action because it's just them pretending. Zoot alors. I don't think I ever got that. Okay.
Even with the biggest budgets,
now, how did we do? We're still copying. We'll have to leave that one open for just a little bit as I need to find my copy of Avatar and do some ripping. Rip to pieces.
Which brings us back to the My Little Pony movie on the distant horizon.
And for this, we just need to do a little copy and paste.
Horizon. Other than the fact it's being produced, I have no actual information. I can't even read the original news post because
All right, the In Snyder. Screenshot. Nope. 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 Don't like you. Don't like you. Goodness. Can I get the thumbnail view here, please? Thank you. Strange. I thought I had the In Snyder. Okay. Well, this calls for going to the internet. I know. It's a dark and terrible place. In Snyder. My Little Pony. Snyder. That's funny. My Little Pony live action. I got stuff on Reddit, Variety. My Little Pony. Boy, I really need that photo. Ah. Well, at least I can copy the right word. There we are. All right, In Snyder. My Little Pony. Let's close the search. All right. There we have it. Now I need to go and put that in. Yeah, lordy. Okay. Live action MLP. Graphics, other. Desktop. And there we have it. Come on. There you go. You can do it. I believe in you. Let's close that panel. Got enough going on.
I can't even read the original post because the In Snyder has a paywall. So
And down we go.
Post because the In Snyder has a paywall. So the prime question is how they're going to achieve this live action. I fear there's little chance of using something like Jim Henson's.
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
To achieve this live action. I fear there's little chance of using something like Jim Henson's Creature Shop to create animatronics.
All righty. AJ looks a little hoarse. Nicely done, Swordbreaker. what is this? Random music for a title. Pages and Perils for a game that's basically Tron meets D&D. Adam, there was a Dungeons and Dragons TV show. Oh, it's not that new, Infinite. It's just that I just changed the beak on the thinking, so it actually looks like I'm, well, thinking. Ooh, that fist is not looking so good. Oh, well. I'll have to fix that, too. Oh, well.
Live action.
Now then. Where were we? Making of Labyrinth, perhaps? Henson? Nope. How about Jim? Kanto, making of How to Train Your Dragon, making of Snow White. And no, I've downloaded a making of Labyrinth. This is what happens when you have to rely on a huge pool of videos. You start losing things. All right, text to speech, Jim Henson, animatronics. Let's put you in other. Hello. Let's save because I really don't trust this.
And animatronics are sent back to the shop after they're done with the production photo shoots and public appearances. The Henson family attempts to archive all of its puppets and animatronics, and it is very rare to see a family collection. So it's the reason that one of their most advanced animatronics would be archived in the creature shop, right? Well, that's not the case with Hoggle. After production wrapped, the Labyrinth crew packed up
Yada yada. Oh, look what they did to poor guy. It's almost as bad as what happened to the original Ninja Turtles. Good Lord.
Thus was
There we go. Let's
parts glass was made, and then multiple servo motors were integrated to be able to create the many facial expressions. These masks were some of the most advanced.
I fear there's little chance of using something like Jim Henson's Creature Shop to create animatronics.
It did look pretty good back in the day. I'd say it still holds up.
I've heard some fans suggest that the cartoon horse has become human to cross over into our world. But then you're destroying the central premise. The fans of Uma Musume.
All right, so Disney live action. I believe I downloaded Enchanted. Oh, maybe I didn't. All right, moving on. A little more. Yeah, a little faster. All right, let's see what we can do with this.
Has become human if they cross over into our world, but then you're destroying the central premise.
Whoop, another slowdown. Oof.
Has become human if they cross over into our world. Plus, the fans of Uma Musume Pretty Derby might revolt.
Oh boy. Oh. Derby. There we are. All right, I've neglected the chat for a bit. Missing Cartoon Cat Girl misses practical effects. Well, very fair. Thomas Zoe, you've seen someone who makes excellent Ninja Turtle videos, making them look like the 1990 movie variants. I am hesitant because that may involve AI. I'd like to know. So I'm hoping it's not AI, but do you know the name of this person? All right, so... Yada, 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 yada. There's no opening? Ah, there we are.
Plus, the fans of Uma Musume Pretty Derby might revolt. I would like to point out that Equestria Girls did it first.
Yes, harumph. John Likens. Okay, and he does it with actual CGI. Well, then props to him. I must find this Likens. John Likens. Now then, my Equestria Girls? Is that my Silver-Quill resources by chance? Nope. It used to be, but as My Little Pony just kept on going, that's not a bad thing. I just ran out of space for all the episodes. Alrighty. G4, Equestria Girls. Looks like I also forgot to just, I guess I forgot to save a copy. One conversion won't kill me. Any no subtitles? We'll just leave that going for the moment and start here. Whoop.
Another option is like the Roger Rabbit space. Roger Rabbit.
All right, Roger Rabbit. This can feel actually. I know this is me sitting and just hitting buttons, but it can feel very tiring at times.
Another option is like the Roger Rabbit Space Jam.
Welcome to the Space Jam. Oh, come now. Space King? Oh, son of a biscuit.
Tom and Jerry.
Okay, I know I have Tom and Jerry. Hang on. Let's just check one other thing. Yep. No matter what I do, there's always one more video that needs a converting or something to that effect. Live action movies, Tom. Oh, come on. I know I grabbed that one. Tom and Jerry. There you are. Import the dang files. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you.
a total disaster. It's like telling me to lose this job. Your cat. It's cat and your DNA. Your name? You let them off. Tom, you can be a large over this.
Okay, yeah, this is... Can I get a little bit more people and cartoon?
Welcome to my bouncy house. You don't want to be the last one out.
There we go.
Tom and Jerry Enchanted.
Not funny enough. Disney live action, because I think it was... Nope. Okay, so the... I thought there was more...
Enchanted and Rescue Rangers movies.
Actually, let's take Enchanted out of there. So you all are about to be part of the Enchanted conspiracy. Silver-Quill deleted the evidence. Do my dance at the chicken dance at the Space Jam? That'd be something. Oh, yes, Elemental. All the merch coming in from My Little Pony out of China. And yet, I just don't know.
And Rescue Rangers movies.
I just don't know. Part of it is the cards, and having broken an addiction to Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not sure I want to start collecting cards again. It's always been a messy business. My goodness. Now I need the Rescue Ranger. Okay, we got to get a list going here. Forgive me a moment as I bring up my text edit. For some reason, new document. I need Avatar, Rescue Rangers movie. All that I lack, I shall find.
Keep the ponies animated, but present them in the real world.
Which would be great for the Rescue Rangers, because they actually show My Little Pony.
Could work, not sure.
It's over, Mr. Valiant.
Oh, God, Judge Doom. Oh, he frightened me as a child. So here's the thing. I saw Who Framed Roger Rabbit in theaters with my grandparents. And my grandma had the best description for Judge Doom. He was a sour note. What a great way to explain in this. In us, the symphony of our lives, there are always a few sour notes, but the music goes on. Oh, J-Rug, imagine how I feel. The second half of SpongeBob out of water. Well, I didn't know about that. So, SpongeBob water. Okay, well, we'll see if I can cook that up.
Definitely would not be a fan of another They Come to Our World storyline.
Ah, should get Smurfs for that.
Was over that with He-Man.
Now, I should mention that I need to get the footage, bring in the file I have of the He-Man trailer from last weekend.
You might be intelligent life.
Was over that with He-Man.
It was a kingfisher kebab. Is that the president?
Oh, my goodness, my gracious. Actually, let's back up for just a quick second. He-Man trailer. Official. The fact that there's a teaser trailer, right? That it just seems wrong that we have a trailer for a trailer. Oh yes, I should mention if you want to avoid Masters of the Universe spoilers, please look away or give me like 5 minutes. Mortal Kombat.
Action He-Man will turn out. Bay got his CG-stained hands on the Ninja Turtles franchise. And we're waiting to see how a new live-action He-Man will turn out. In between.
Am I supposed to do? Act them.
There we go. Little lightning never hurt. Except when it does.
And we're waiting to see how a new live-action He-Man will turn out.
Now, I would like to point something out from this trailer that people are up in arms about. Or mostly, folks on the internet are upset that they included a pronoun in He-Man. There's a pronoun in the frickin' title. How can you be upset about a pronoun usage in a show that relies heavily on the masculine pronoun? It boggles the mind. Boggles, I tell you. Son of Zorn. Elizabeth Snowbell. What? That sounds familiar, but I can't remember. Oh, yes. I think Inquisitor Jared Leto did play Skeletor and was widely celebrated for it. Oh, wait. No, that's more recent. Who am I thinking of then? Who played Skeletor in He-Man movie? Oh, well, great. Now that they've... IMDb... Talk to me, IMDb. I command you. Oh, no. Frank Langlia. No, Frank Langea. Langea? I don't know how to pronounce this, and I can't really ask you guys because... Langea? Because if you reply, it'll just be in text, which doesn't help me. Ah, well. Yeah.
The least likely is a live action within a fictional world. Because by that point, you're just doing a CGI movie. It's like the live action Lion King.
Well, but first I'm going to rely on Minecraft. All right. That means back to converted videos. Boy, I really what? Live action movies, Minecraft. I said Minecraft. A Minecraft movie. Oh, that's just mean.
The least likely is a live action within a fictional world.
Can I get just like a frame or two more?
Because by that point, you're just doing a CGI movie.
All right, what's another... Well, I'm missing Space Jam. Guess I'll rely... Space Jam 2.
It's like the live-action Lion King.
Disney live action, heavy quotes. The Lion King.
The king wishes to see you. Go. I'm not afraid of him. Won't you join me, Sir? You're hunting, Sir.
Simply perfect.
You're overhunting, Scar.
I've simply perfected the kill.
It's like the live-action Lion King. At best, you're getting a genuine footage of a sunrise, and that's it. At best, you're getting a genuine footage of a sunrise, and that's it. But what if they...
Did I cut into...
But what if they... It. But what if they...
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. You hear that little pop, right? I need an audio constant gain crossfeed. There we go.
That's it. But what if they...
Still doesn't sound very good.
That's it. But what if...
What is this pop I hear?
But what if... But what if...
Quite curious indeed. Let's try sliding it over here.
That's it. But what if they...
Man, what's going on?
But what if they...
Let's try constant power.
And that's it. But what if they...
Man, okay. For some reason, I'm just hearing a pop, which usually is undone by just adding a transition. But something is not quite right. Constant gain. Maybe if I lengthen it.
But what if they...
Well, what if we just cut it out?
That's it. But what if they flip it?
One last try.
But what if they... That's it. But what if they flip...
Honestly, I'm not even sure of what's going wrong anymore.
That's it. But what if they flip it? Live action actors who go into... But what if they flip it? Live action actors who go into an animated landscape, a la the Minecraft movie.
Oh, well.
Live action actors who go in...
Hang on, now I'm suddenly questioning my own writing. I'm getting so flummoxed.
The least likely is a live action within a fictional world. Because by that point, you're just doing a CGI movie. It's like the live action Lion King. At best, you're getting a genuine footage of a sunrise, and that's it. But what if they flip it? Live action actors who go into an animated landscape, a la the Minecraft movie.
Okay, so basically, it's a CG movie that's trying to look really weird, really real. What else besides the Minecraft movie has done that?
It's like the live...
Well, I guess right now I can only think of The Lion King as an example of this fake realism.
Nice. Seeing you again? You don't know what this woman...
The least likely is a live action within a fictional world, because by that point, you're just doing a CGI movie. It's like the live action Lion King. At best, you're getting a genuine footage of a sunrise, and that's it. But what if they flip it? Live action actors who go into an animated landscape, a la the Minecraft movie. That is some potential, but again we face the struggle of an actor trying to work with a green screen character. Of an actor trying to work with a green screen character. And I don't think this film would have the budget to match Lord.
Ah, yes, how goes my Lord of the Rings copy? Lord of the Rings. Lordy, Lord. Converted videos. The Lord of the Rings. All right, so dinosaur from Disney. Oh, well, there's a good idea. Disney dinosaur. Dinosaur. Hello, Gaiety. Welcome. Well, Alice in Wonderland had... Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, wait, I have Alice in Wonderland.
One way across.
Ugh. What's that? When did, as Bum Reviews put it, when did Alice in Wonderland turn into Narnia?
That is some potential, but again we face the struggle of an actor trying to work with a green screen character. That is some potential, but again we face the struggle of an actor trying to work with a green screen character. But again we face the struggle of an actor trying...
All right, Jabberwocky. Oh, yes, this is a good show.
Potential, but again we face the struggle of an actor trying to work with a green screen character.
Oh, nope, gotta start that sooner.
Potential, but again we face the struggle of an actor trying to work with a green screen character. And I don't think this film would have the budget to match Lord of the Rings.
All right, live action, The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Come on, where are you hiding, Smeagol?
I summon you to fulfill your oath. None can abide.
And I don't think this film would have the budget to match Lord of the Rings. I realize...
Let's see if I can... Slide edit.
And I don't think this film would have the budget to match Lord of the Rings. I realize I'm sounding pretty pessimistic with all this. Again, live action has the problem of copying events without understanding the spirit behind them. the genuine journey.
All right. Live action that didn't... Well, let's get to Disney for that one. Dumbo, Enchanted, Moana trailer. Well, Snow White. That's...
Again, live action has a problem of copying events without understanding the spirit behind them, the genuine journey. Within the decade-spanning franchise of My Little Pony, we're often presented with a theme.
Now we get into some G1 stuff, which I sadly have not prepared. Thomas of the Magic Railroad, Thomasoy. Oh, that I've only seen the Nostalgia Critics review of that, but hooey. Treffelli points out, why can't a pterodactyl be going to the bathroom? No, sorry. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom? The P is silent. All right, so I need to bring in some G1 son of a gun. Actually, let's get back to... There's one other live action... No, video projects. Lord. I'm doing a lot of jumping around here. Silver-Quill Resources, MLP, Rips, Quester Girls, Pony Life, Tell Your Tale. Other videos? Nope. Old Rips? Old Jen. That's right. I get you now. Converted videos. Let's just make this MLP because for the love of God, why would I not? And that Equestria Girls is still copying. Let's see. The director's cut is coming out this year, using the latest computer enhancements to bring out the movie the late producer wanted to bring out in 2000. Well, that'll be good, I hope. Cosmin Ispra, you must answer the call of the kitty. That's true, Venpie. Lord of the Rings was as close to perfect as one could get, which is why the complete sweep at the Oscars was so important. The Return of the King finally got the attention that the Oscars had denied them all previous years. Sort of like a late apology.
Kind natures. They often overcome by drawing others towards them, including their opponents. If the movie can understand that factor at least, I think it'll end better than some other adaptations.
Oy. Wow, I'm scrubbing through and I'm not seeing any Transformers.
I think it'll end better than some other adaptations.
We will kill them all.
But it's going to be a busy time with a lot of life to live before this movie comes out. We don't even know the staff, the actors, or the central premise. What are you hoping to see in this new movie? Would you rather have...
All right, for this one, finally, I will increase the size of the Silver-Quill and bring him front and center.
An entirely new cast or some familiar horse faces? Do you have a favorite live-action adaptation or a favorite animation born from live action? Whatever the case, it seems the pony train just keeps on rolling. Which makes my placement very unfortunate.
Guess I didn't do that. Didn't include that. That's funny. Wendell and Wild, Cherry Felt Belly. I don't think I've seen that. Wendell and Wild, why not add it to the list of... There's a new Ghost in the Shell anime. This is news to me. News is, we're bringing in important news is... Oh, but look, the timeline is filling up. Slowly but surely.
But I gotta find things out. It's also crazy. A difficult year. From national conflicts to Blows Entertainment to having some of my local buds move out of state. And I can't yet process the insanity of the first 3 weeks of 2026. So when this news strangely popped up on Tuesday, July 15th, 2025, please take my money.
Oh, now my computer is struggling. Save, because I don't want to lose something important.
So when...
All right, so let's see here. Give me a moment to work slightly off screen. Come on. There we go. Train. Actually, wait. Need to consider something real quick. I am thinking, and that is a very difficult and dangerous thing. The Jungle Book, Cartoon Cat Girl says, was a better live-action adaptation. I shall have to take your word for that. I'm afraid I haven't really looked into it. All right, let's see here. Where did I keep my... Actually, I think... Come on, come on. Oh, here we go. Yes, here. Ah, Trinary. You're always spoiling me. Always, I tell you. Always, always, always. Now, here's the question. Is there a train vector in this here shindig? Ah, here. Yep. Here we are. And now, file, new. Film and video. Friendship Express. It's got to be a biggin. Live MLP graphics. Guess it's other again. It's always other. Oh, got a happy bundle of fluff in your lap, Cartoon Cat Girl. A cat named Bella. Bella. Named after the favorite Disney princess. Infinite Warlock wonders if I really need to put myself as Karma's punching bag in every video. Maybe not, but honestly, I'm just not... At this point, it's kind of expected. Plus, I need to end on just a little bit of slapstick. Graphics, other. Friendship Express. How huge.
Which makes my placement very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yes, I am familiar with Monkey Bone, but don't believe it's a very tasteful movie. Excuse me. I'm all gassy. Now, we need to line this up so it's at least semi-believable when I get run over. It's about 85%. Woo!
Which makes my placement very unfortunate.
All right, so right about there. Okay. So here's how we're going to do this. There's that. And then by the very end, I've come to a realization. I need a little something extra in that train.
Very unfortunate.
Oh, good gravy. I forgot to turn on keyframes. No wonder I wasn't seeing anything. But that's okay, because I realize what I need to add just for a little extra. Little extra.
Very unfortunate.
Wow, I really thought that would be moving faster. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, Cartoon Cat Girl. Marvelous. Yes. My videos used to be in a black void. Darkness, I tell you. Oh, no, Infinite Warlock. I'm going to be adding a background. This is all just in process.
Very unfortunate.
Okay, so...
Which makes my placement very unfortunate.
Okay, so this thing's got to hit me. Right about, yeah. Now. Now then, for the greatest special effects you'll ever see in the next minute. And even then, I'm lying. Equestria Girls just finished. So, position, rotation. I won't forget this time. Now, we're going to have a full rotation. And be out of sight. So how does this look?
Fortunate.
It starts just a hair too early. And then, well, we need to trim this down, which is not a bad thing. Right now, we're Jay Yoshi. We're in Adobe Premiere Pro. After Effects is for more complicated openings. Oh, that'd be something. Swordbreaker 12 suggests that the train could be Truck-Coon and send me to MLP-G1. But honestly, I don't know what kind of superpower could I possibly have in the G1 era. Jeez. There we go. Oh, great. I'm the only one who can work a real job in G1. Everyone else just frolics. And now we just got to move my audio a little closer.
See? This is why you don't do this sort of thing in real life. See? This is why you don't do this sort of thing in real life.
There we go. That will be my tragic outro. So tragic. Oh, Vampire, you had a pet ferret. My family's pets have been golden retrievers, 3 of them, all deeply loved and deeply missed. My brother had a hamster named Canavis. I forget what the name origin was from. Though I fondly remember when our school had a pet snake named Corny, and every weekend some kid would take Corny home to care for it. When they offered it to my brother and I, my dad took us outside and we sat on the sidewalk, and Dad explained, if we bring that snake into this house, Mom will leave. She will just be out the door. So let's not do that. This would be perfect if not for the trampled marks. That's a bit new. Alrighty. Illustrator. Silver-Quill, head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Seven dogs, Misty Dolphin. Good gravy. How did you manage that? 7. This is from an upcoming review. This is when I... Do I just have the old... Layer sword, Silver-Quill. Let's just try head real quick. Actually, that might work against me. Yep, I got all the kinds of noggins in this. I'm basically a headhunter. Oh, Swordbreaker 12, sending me to G3? No Truck-kun would be that cruel. D20, oh yeah. Oy, oy, oy. All right. Silver-Quill underscore head. Nope, this did not work the way I had hoped. It did not work. It did not work. Let's try one other thing. Oh, the sudden silence. 4 Chihuahuas, a Shih Tzu pit bull, and an Australian Shepherd. Really, Misty Dolphin. Amazing, but leave some dogs for the rest of us, please. Silver-Quill Resources Illustrator. Let's see. Silver-Quill, the older file. Trampled. There you be. Actually, I suppose I should look and make sure. Blown away. Okay, not beat up. All I got to do is take care of these horse. Beat up 1. And beat up 2. Now. Anger. Nope. This. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. So this is beat up numero 2. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, you, and you. And if this all goes as I hope, boom. Not quite, but close. Boom. Here we go. Oh, but I'm getting so close to the end with this here vid. So close, like I can't even believe. That doesn't look right. Let's just take you, and you, and you, and you, and you. No, no, no. Right there. That doesn't look right either. Let us restore this noggin. Better. All right, so let's get you out there first. So we'll head on, beat up 1, and we're going to just put this in other, because I don't need a whole lot else. On, up 2. And export. Yay. Now, also, while I'm at it, guess I didn't save that. Wait, I opened it, though. That's strange. I opened it. Why wasn't it in the recent opens? Oh, well. Vector bases. Mare angles. Oh, no. What? Adobe Illustrator 2025. How dare you? You have deceived me. All right. Well, we'll show this thing. Ship Express. All right. So, first things first. Beloved Muffin Mare goes here. Currently missing a mouth. That's kind of weird. But we'll get her another with some pony parts. Sound like Dr. Frankenstein here. Gonna make specialized beat up pose? Yes, Infinite Warlock. I'm just gonna specialize as much as I can. Where did the hoof prints come from, Mary Drake? Well, originally it was multiple times that the ponies of Ponyville trampled Silver in a quest for something. Really anything. Oh, now, here's my problem. See, right up here, it says Adobe Illustrator 2026, and then there's Adobe Illustrator 2025. Why is one working instead of the other? I don't know. But after this confusion, I'm just going to delete Adobe Illustrator 2025. I got to get with the times, you know? And the times, they are a vector in. There we go. No, don't decapitate the dear Muffin Mare. You fiends. There we go. So, one Derpmeister, one train. This is going to change more than a bit, but I'll adapt. So right here, down we go. Hardly visible, but we'll see if anyone notices her. I have no mouth, but I can't eat muffins. Oh, what tragedy, Swordbreaker. Adam Leisman, you think I'm Daffy Duck, but with more kindness? Well, that's a high compliment. I appreciate it. Now then, to make sure there's nothing coming through those windows that is not meant to be there, just going to put this behind everything. Let's save this in nope, not graphics, drawings. Okay. And now I'll just export a 300. We'll call it Friendship Express, so we'll replace the original. Now I'll just have to change a few little things, and we'll see how this is going. Oh, if she conducts the engine and her pup, then I imply that our dear Muffin Mare wants to run people over. I don't want to do that. I feel that would be disrespectful. There we go. Infinite Warlock. How can I put this? Once upon a time, yes. If you replaced a file, it broke the link and everything went offline. But these days now, as long as the name is identical, the clip on the timeline will still reference the newer file, as evidenced by the presence of our dear Muffin Mare right here. Then we're going to take it one step further. Replacing with the After Effects composition. Twilight as conductor. Y'all are very eager for various ponies to run me down. I suddenly wonder, what have I become, truly? Come on now. Awaken for me, After Effects. I've had very little need of you lately, but I want to change that. Come on now. Save as Friendship Express Bounce. That's okay. We don't need... Whoa, come back, little mouse. How very dare. All right, so first thing first, I need to move the anchor point. Whoa. What button was it? Was it I? Nope. That just goes to the end. I need to move the anchor point down here. Nope, that's position. Why can't I move the anchor point? Every now and again I lose track of what button you're supposed to push on these darn things. Let's ask our friend Google, shall we? Google. After Effects, move anchor point without... come on. Okay, the anchor point without changing it. Then later... It's not very helpful. It's all... Band behind anchor point tool. Click and drag it. That's all well and good, but it keeps moving the position. Yeah. I understand. Hang on. There we go. See, if I move the anchor point like that, it only goes like so. But if I move it like this, what happens? What? Yeah, see, it's flying. That would raise many questions. All right, well, that's not the worst fate. Watch this. Position, I believe it's the... Let's see if this will work. All right. Now it's back to where it was, and I just need to go with the scale. Let's see here. If I bring this down, yes. $85. Scale. Yes. Well, now I got to do another search because I'm not sure of the proper equation. After Effects, Scale, Height, Wiggle. To wiggle only the height, vertical, Alt-click the... This code locks the horizontal scale to its original value while applying a wiggle frequency. Okay, let's give this a go. Then I guess I don't need to unlink these. Wiggle, 20, value 0, and 1. Okay. If that's wiggling, I'm not seeing it. Error, syntax at pro, unexpected. Try it now. Still something wrong. W is not defined. W equals... How about now? There we go. Although, maybe I should fit. Okay, maybe not so frequently. Let's go with a wiggle of 10 and maybe just 3. Likely no one will see our dear derpster, but that doesn't matter because the wiggle is all that matters. Alrighty. I think that's got it. The train's a bouncing. Twilight is the conductor. You know, funny enough, there was a vector of Twilight as a Friendship Express conductor. She had the hat and everything. I always wondered in Mystery on the Friendship Express, Fluttershy impersonated the conductor, but where was the conductor and all that? Methinks foul play was afoot, or a hoof, and dear Fluttershy was the culprit. Alrighty, now, for one last bit, let's get Silver-Quill all lined up and scaled proper like. Going a little bit over time, but I hope you will all pardon me. And let's see, I need to actually go... Need to do the same thing. I believe in this case, the I button is the shortcut, or the I key. Ooh, IKEA.
See.
All right, so need to scale position and rotation. Position will start down here. Rotation. Ew. Rotation goes to 0. I said rotation goes to 0. Thank you.
This is why you don't do this sort of thing in real life.
All right, now you may say, hey, wait a minute. He's not, his mouth is closed. So what I'm going to do here, and here. So I'm going to take right here, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and I'm going to go with replace with clip from source monitor. All that does is it swaps in the new image, but it keeps the same motion. So,
see, this is why you don't do this sort of thing in real life.
There we go. Yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. Alrighty, so looking good here. Looking very nice. Yes, very nice. High five. All I need to do now is uninstall Adobe Illustrator 2025 because I'm tired of it trying to fake me out. And get these files so I can plug up a few parts. But first and foremost,
the best acting. I would like to point out that Equestria Girls did it first.
So for closing, let's get our dear Equestria Girls back. Actually, I don't know how dear they were to everybody, but actually, where did I put oh my goodness. There you are. Yeah, I'll just put that in the MLP folder in short order. But first things first. Come on. There we go. Get that down here. Boop.
Might revolt. I would like to point out that Equestria Girls did it first. Another option is like the Roger Rabbit Space Jam.
Okay, good, good, good. A little bit more effort and I'll get there. Alrighty. Good night, Enderpup. I hope you have a good rest. In fact, I wish you all a wonderful rest and a very good weekend. I know I haven't really touched on all that's happened in just January. I am floored by the fact that we're only in the first month of the year and so much has already happened. But it's in troubling times that you have to find something to anchor you. Something fun, something creative, something relaxing or comforting. Something small or something big. I mean, it's you know what you like. And let that anchor you so we can tackle whatever is to come. But I hope this weekend, whether you stay indoors away from the cold or if you have the freedom to get out and about, whatever works, as long as you're doing well. And with that in mind, I'll just wish you all a wonderful good evening and great weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Be safe and be well. I'm Silver-Quill.